Okay, I am back in the life pod. This is record survivors log 3. Okay, um, did not learn too much. I still can't figure out how to record these things. I don't have like a screen or anything, and the PDA doesn't hook up or connect to anything I have. But like last time, I got the Sea Glide from hopefully the not wreckage of Life Pod 3. I am going to use the resources that I have on hand to make me a Sea Glide so I can better explore.
Does it take Sitnia?
Fluid intake.
I am still showing signs and conditions of the concussion or whatever brain injury I had. The voice in my head is still present, but I don't know what to say. Oh, I still had some in here. I've been surviving off of water that I've been extracting from a fish that looks like a pair of lungs. BDA calls them bladderfish.
Vital signs
I call them
stabilizing.
bubbles.
The voice in my head likes to call them bubbles. I am trying my best not to submit to the insanity of the voice in my head. Keyword trying my best. Needs lubricant. I think I can squish these glowing seeds into an oil-like substance that would suffice as lubricant. I think, well, the PDA said I could.
Is that I can?
The voice in my head likes to call these stalker creatures Ken. I prefer to call them swimming deaths.
They're cute, they're
Lubricant
adorable.
is
We should
essential in
make
construction of
a
vehicles and power
includer
plants.
for them and make them besties.
I am going to make me a Sea Glide right now. Make sure I can have these.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
That's probably a good idea. Just make sure I don't, well, die from anything too harsh.
I think you should go pet the kid.
The voice in the voice from this concussion or whatever does not have my best interest in mind. I would like to have this noted down for the logs.
Maybe even.
I'm going to go back to Life Pod 3 to see if I can go find something more. Maybe more signs on where to go or where they went. Well, they said they had a Sea Glide, and I found some fragments.
I told you they ate each other. They're cannibals. Why are we going after them?
I do not wish to respond to the voice in my head because so far it has said some questionable things, and and has made terrible choices. And if I listen to it, I might make some
Calorie
terrible
intake recommended.
choices too.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It is begun to mock me for not listening to it. The radio signal. Okay, I'll have to answer that
What would
later.
be a great food choice would be a can of Spam. Then maybe you can make besties with Ken.
I think it would rather eat me. Nope, I can't respond to this voice. Never mind.
Ooh,
Don't.
you acknowledge me? You acknowledge me.
Oh, no, it is teasing or taunting me because I acknowledged it.
Ooh,
Doesn't
something ate the side of it. Ooh, yum.
It doesn't seem eaten. This place doesn't seem eaten. It seems exploded.
You see me. Ah, rapidly disassemble.
I hope there's a better building for that.
It's been rapidly disassembled.
Maybe they're reaching out for contact again, okay? Right, because I guess first things first, you would probably ask on the radio if there's anyone else out there as soon as you get to a safer spot.
Kelp. I think that's kelp. Is it kelp or kiwi? Difference. Why is that still on fire?
The Aurora still has fuel lines on fire and some
That
burning.
can't be fuel lines. We had this argument last time.
The voice is arguing those are not fuel lines, since it's a nuclear. Since we primarily use electricity for all of our propulsion. But
Your engineering words mean no bounds. If it's nuclear, it don't have fuel lines. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I'm not an engineer.
Neither am I. I mean, I'm not an engineer, so I do not know if it does have fuel lines.
Then you can't tell me that it's fuel lines.
I assume
cannot
it's
tell
fuel
me.
lines.
Don't be assuming that it's fuel
Oh,
lines.
Pete.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys?
Okay.
They didn't warn us this might happen. Our
True.
pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're
Seamoth
hanging
Bay?
on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I think we should swim straight there.
Actually, with Seamoth-
Exercise quotient by 500%.
Oh,
Seamoth
Data
Bay, I
indicates
could.
that swimming was
if
your
this-
favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for
I think you
uniform
should
muscle
build a
development.
base.
If I get a Seamoth, I can build a vehicle, which would
I
lightly
think you should build a base.
increase my odds of survival.
I think you should build a base.
Is that a beacon? Yes! Yes, 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 yes! If I can make some beacons, after I get a Seamoth.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. I don't want to dive too deep. I don't know what's out here. Wait, I would need a vehicle bay blueprints. Okay. They might have those over here. Just gotta stay near the surface. Keep swimming.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
What was that? Okay. Just gotta keep on swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Are you? Weld tool! Or no, laser cutter! Even better! If I scan one, I might be able to use it for some. I don't like those sounds. What is that?
think you should go pet it.
I'm not going to listen to the voice whenever it says for me to pet something that may or may not eat me. I'm going to go to the surface to regain my oxygen supplies before I
think
move further.
you should scan it, and then I'll give it a name.
Scan. It is making a good point. I should document all the creatures here. I just hope it's not carnivorous. There's more of them.
So cute.
Scan. Reefback.
I'm gonna name it Blanky. Oh, it's a Ruby. Wait.
Leviathan.
I'm gonna name it Reefy Deborah.
The voices decided to dub it Reefy Deborah. I'm going to. It is known as a reefback. I hope.
Reefy Deborah.
Okay. Let's see here. Is that what I think it is? Oh, it's a piece. Oh! Also, while let me try to scan this fragment of a sea maw. Okay. Oh, PDA. Okay.
Integrate new PDA.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons.
Yeah.
It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe.
Okay.
I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
If you drop this PDA, that means... Oh, that does not bode well. But if I get more Seamaw fragments, I could probably boost my survival rate.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
I still think
efficiency
you should build a
decreased.
base. That way you have more places to put things.
No, what is that? Voice is telling me to build a base, which isn't a half bad idea. But also, I shouldn't make any major implements if I do not know how long I will be staying here. This is all property of Aurora. Oh,
You cannot be living out of Jerry forever. You're gonna need more space. And more
Scanner room?
places.
PDA data.
if I am going to make a base, I would probably make one of those
Things like
first.
Kevin and Deborah.
Scanner rooms are used for finding useful resources nearby that the PDA has found. If I build one of those, I would be able to find wreckages, which might have other survivors. Or life pods.
And then you can build in, like, big open aquariums and have all the fishies.
Oh, please don't.
Local scans show a nearby
That
cave
thing
entrance,
is going to be
depth
called
90
cacao.
meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Last
No
sea
idea
moth
what it
fragment.
is.
They're shark-like creatures that live in the sand.
Near
They're going to be called cachows.
30 seconds.
I do not like my how aggressive everything is here.
Warning. Local
It's
radiation
adorable.
readings
It's
suggest
loving.
the Aurora's
I
drive
like
core
it.
has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
If the Aurora detonates in 2 hours, we're going to have a worse problem.
Oh, rapid disassemble. Rapid disassemble.
I better get back to the life pod before that happens. It
What-
seems
what
most
all's gonna
creatures don't
happen
like
to
to...
the stuff in it?
I hope something survives, but I'm not getting near it if the PDA says it's going to explode. Especially if radiation is in the reactor.
I want you to think that back there, Dr. Wiz. I want you to think really hard about what you just said. And I live up here in your head. Think about it real hard about what you just said. Radiation in the reactor. What else is supposed to be there? I know it's not a reefy Deborah.
The voice is making a great point. If the reactor is about to blow, there's going to be radiation everywhere. But my first priority should be actually, I shouldn't get too close to the Aurora. I'm gonna monitor for my life pod. I have seen moth fragments, but no vehicle bay to build them.
Jerry life pod. He's cute and adorable.
Vital signs are normal. Yes.
Paranoid that you're stuck with me.
I am going to have to make more batteries if I'm going to continue using the Sea Moth. Or not the Sea Moth, the Sea Glide. And make a Sea Moth. Wish I knew which direction I was going. I wish I knew that, or well, wish I knew a lot of things. Why did the Aurora crash? How did Where are the other survivors? Is there any land nearby? So many questions. I want to answer this radio call and head back up.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam.
Sunbeam?
Aurora, do you read? Over?
Does that mean...
Nothing but vacuum. These Alterra ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up.
No.
Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position.
Okay.
You still need our assistance. Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Alterra. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Hang on. Is there still more? No. Maybe. Can't make a beacon. But it's
Do you think plutonium or uranium is more crunchy?
Let's see if I can make more batteries or of any, or something more useful. I need gold to make a basic wiring chip.
Ah, yes, good old sodium fluoride.
Fluid intake.
Or need more stuff. Always gonna need more stuff.
I think you should try and go put out them fires.
I would not recommend going to the Alterra right now just because of how much the radiation could be being put off by it.
getting radiation that can't send me by the government. How do you know it's real?
Acquired.
The
You
voice.
ever been radiated? Have you? No. How do you know it's real?
Near blueprint acquired.
Have it note down in the logs. I do not like the voice in my head. It is saying absurd things that do not make sense.
Your face is absurd.
Note to self. Get a mirror to check facial structure to make sure I do not have permanent scarring. I think I found something like that. Gotta keep my head on a swivel.
Swivel or a lazy Susan.
I don't know how much I'll find on this alien planet. I don't even know if I'll survive. But I've got to make the best of it.
I think you should make a base.
Making a base is starting to become a more appealing idea. Not another one of those. Ow.
Ooh, squishy.
Seek fluid
Squishy
intake
rapidly
immediately.
disassembles.
If anything, I can get the sulfur from it. You put it to use in maybe a flare.
But what about a handheld rapidly disassembling?
I think the voice is trying to convince me to make a grenade. I do not have the facilities nor the supplies to make a grenade.
It's not hard. You got plenty of stuff around you. Like, you got enough tinium for it. Just use your brain, smack it up a few times, it'll work out. I mean, if you got sulfur, you're basically halfway there.
I'm gonna return to life pod for now to see if I can find, I don't know. See if I can make me some more water. Constantly having, I miss the water lines in the Altera. At least my water didn't have to be made out of fish.
Tinium!
Salt. This place is has natural salt water. Well, of course it does. High mineral contents on this planet. I would expect salt to be a mineral on here.
Sodium chloride. Now you can make good food. Now you gotta cook it with kerosene.
I can use sodium chloride with some coral samples to make bleach.
You can!
Yes.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
And now I can disinfect the water here.
I will
Preparing the
agree
day's
with
water ration
you.
ahead of time will help
Computer
ensure
lady
against
over
dehydration
the, you
and
know,
eventual death. Vital signs
purifying
stabilizing.
water. But I can't agree with you. I'm pouring bleach on an open wound. It's a
Consider
bad
disguising
idea.
the flavor of unsavory meat with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Honestly, the stuff here isn't half bad. Speaking like a wild man eating an indigenous fish life.
Hey, food gotta come from somewhere.
Yes, it usually comes from a processing plant.
Where does that come from? That comes from plant animal.
I am starting to think the voice in my head is seriously out of date, because it's been years since anyone has eaten animals.
I don't believe this. What do you do? Wave a magic stick and say some magical words over a pot and poof, you got soup? That ain't how that works. Magical fabricator over here.
I do not know what a soup is. I think my brain is... This voice is making up words to confuse me further.
Soup is amazing! What are you talking about? You can make chicken and dumplings. That's the best, in my opinion. One of the best, in my opinions.
What's a chicken?
You don't know what a oh, child. Bless your poor heart. You don't know what a chicken is? Chicken's just an amazing bird that lays eggs. And you can make soup out of it, of course, after it's been processed.
Okay, whatever.
You're the one that's designed to randomly touch mushrooms.
These mushrooms... The
Not me.
PDA says these mushrooms are safe to use and can be used to pick up... I can use them to make batteries. Use the acid of the mushrooms to turn into batteries. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again.
Yes?
We just picked up a massive debris field at your location.
Yes!
I didn't know how bad, how many of you. I didn't know.
Emergency.
We're now en route to your
Detonation
location.
has occurred in the
We're gonna bring you
Aurora's
home.
drive core. The
Sunbeam out.
reactor will reach a supercritical
What
state
else
in
can I
T-minus 10.
The only time I heard a rig this big on a rod that small was in VR. And I blew. Bad option, right? But so
Oh no.
Rapid deconstruction.
Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, that was
Lead.
beautiful.
I need to find lead.
Wait, where was the shockwave though?
Did you not see all the debris? Nope, I have
That's
no
a
time.
debris. Where's the shockwave? I'm sure it's supposed to make waves. I am both impressed and very disappointed at the same time. What was that rapid deconstruction?
That's a hole. But more caves. Okay, my first priority is to get more lead so I can, I don't know, make that radiation suit. The radiation spreads further. Well, I don't have to say that that's going to be a bad thing, right? More debris. There might be...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
What?
increased.
Apparently there are
Cows
small...
are after you. The Mika child, right?
New blueprint acquired.
That seems like a smaller fish.
The Mika child.
Oh, yes! Yes, resources.
30 seconds. New blueprint acquired.
Oh no, oxygen. I need more. Need air. Need air.
Oxygen.
I've got. Come on, go faster. I wish there was a way to upgrade these things. Why did you follow me? Come on. If I find more resources, and I can scan these for survival. Floodlight.
Integrating EDA data. New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
If I had a laser cutter, I'd be able to bust that open. But
Breathing's optional.
ventilation shafts will have to do.
Breathing's fixing to be really optional.
30 seconds.
God. I think I should
You
listen to
said
the.
I was unhelpful.
Oxygen.
No, I should listen to this. No, I shouldn't listen to this voice more, but also it's more useful than I originally
Hey,
gave it credit.
You're the one that's gotta have the problematic reasoning over whether I'm just talking to be talking, or I have to read them behind my words. Like you should build a base. Ooh, Ingy.
Passing 100 meters.
Bi-
Oxygen efficiency.
Bioreactor.
I'm gonna name it Jumpers.
If I get a bioreactor, I could actually power a base using biomass. It's in the
You
name.
can make a farm. You can make a farm. You will never run out of fuel for it.
Is that a miniature Leviathan class creature?
Oh, is it a mini? Is it a mini Reefy, Deborah?
Shouldn't be my priority
It's
right now.
so-
I need to find vehicle bay fragments. Or a vehicle bay would be a lot more helpful. First, I've got to drop off the resources I have.
Jerry, Jerry, Black Pop, Jerry, Jerry the Rapper.
Titanium. Just everything.
Where did you get gold?
This
Where did
planet
you get gold?
is full of resources. It just naturally occurs.
I didn't ask whether this planet had gold or not. I asked where did you get it from?
Apparently sandstone outcroppings have gold.
wild day.
Probably sound like a crazy person in these recordings talking to myself.
So you go watch it back and you find out I'm just a voice that can actually be heard. Oops.
That's crazy stupid. If you can actually be heard, then there's something else going on. But I don't have a screen
Maybe
to...
I'm the voice. Maybe I'm the voice of, you know, someone who passed and just is haunting your headset. Who knows?
I shouldn't have got those bio implants anyway. But oh, they make it useful. You're able to see waypoints and all that, and your own physical health. Get the thirst meter, they said. It'd be helpful.
It's really not a good idea to be pulling up the wacky iPad whenever Ken is around. They're probably not underwater either. But what do I know? I'm just a wacky voice.
A wacky voice that's been more helpful the more I think about it.
I still say you should build a base.
And that's actually seeming like a better and better idea every day goes by. But right now I've also got to worry about other things.
It's Ken.
Like trying to find more of that sandstone because I was able to find lead in that sandstone. And if I head back to LifePod 3, I think there would be a better area than anything to build a base if I need to.
Even though you don't like me, let's be honest, this planet really is pretty.
As the voice states, yes, I do agree with that. This planet is pretty. Yes, more lead.
Ooh, more squishies. More squishies don't like you.
Yes. I need to head back to...
Air is fixing to be, yeah, air is really, you know, optional.
For now, I'm going to respond to the voice just because it's useful. It seems to be
Now,
some...
useful or comforting?
You're not comforting at all.
Good. Your hair's weird anyway.
Ow. A what fish? Hang on.
I'm sorry, did that say Gary? That was a Gary. I don't even have to rename you. Your name is now done.
Don't think these things like me in their cave.
You don't say. What are you giving away? There, Cat Mollies. First you point out a hole, and then you point out territorial fish. And you say I'm the crazy one.
Is it crazy, or is it me pointing out the obvious that I should have realized a little while ago?
Cat Mollies.
Huh. This seems like a flat look.
I don't like it. It's not a good place for a base.
But down here is probably what the resources I need. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Yes, mobile. Vehicle base.
The kids are here. Also, breathing's optional.
You've pointed out the obvious as much as I have.
Even though you don't listen. You don't listen to your body. One of us is gotta be paying attention. Hey, there's another kid.
So what?
You
You're like my
get away
subconscious,
from
or
air.
my subconscious something, or
I don't know. I came around after you hit your head.
well, I have the mobile vehicle bay now. I guess.
Why is it still on fire even after it rapidly disassembled?
Altera used cheap materials, so it would be better to interspace travel. Those cheap materials do be flammable.
So it went to the lowest bidder, just like the roadway.
Altera likes to cut costs. Also, shouldn't you know this? You're a part of my head.
Just because I'm a part of your head doesn't mean I peek into anything you know. You didn't even know what a chicken was.
Why do you know what a chicken is?
Because I like animals. And animals are cool and adorable. And some are even tasty. Like chickens.
Why would anyone want to eat a bird, though? How could anyone eat a bird? They fly.
Well, you first have to kill it. And then go through the processes of being able to prepare to eat it. Duh.
I'm going to need a lot of titanium. What does it take to make a sea moth anyway? Okay. Lead, glass, lubricant, power cell, and titanium ingots.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to build a base so you can have rooms. And for rooms that have stuff in them, and then you can have lockers, and then you can name the lockers funny things.
I'm first going to need a compass. Just to know where I am.
Compass are for nerds.
And you're not helpful.
Thank you. No one paid me to be.
Who's paying you?
You with your time.
I'm just going to build this radiation suit. So I don't die from, well, irradiation. Okay. Now I have a compass in my HUD. Well, that's at least one thing about these biomods. Lithium. Where am I going to get lithium? It's not like I can make... It's not like I can take apart these batteries. They're just basic copper and acid. But... Okay, so I'm going to need more wiring. I'm going to need a full-on power cell for this. So I need to make another battery. Did you just pop something in my head?
No. Assessing the acoustics.
What acoustics?
There's plenty of acoustics up here.
What?
Yeah. There's immaculate acoustics up here. Looks like there's a place for a few screws too.
Please don't scream. I don't need my head screaming.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
That's a lot of energy.
Probably should use one of these. Oh, that feels a whole lot better.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Exactly. Get a pot, make the pot warm, put some water in it and throw some of them dead fishes in there, and then you got soup. You gotta add a little bit of salt and a little bit of seasoning.
What would I use for seasoning? There's only salt here.
You can crush up some coral that is edible into a fine powder, because that's what us humans used to do a long time ago.
Is that what you are? Like an ancient monkey part of my brain?
Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, you got great acoustics up here, and you got a few holes where I think some screws go. 'Cause I found them. I found some nuts. Oh wait, no, you have a few bolts holes here.
Okay, so my own brain's telling me I'm crazy.
Absolutely, there you go. You got it on. Absolutely.
Me sitting here staring at this PDA isn't going to make this work or better.
You are an iPad kid. You rely too much on the AI. Did you not see iRobot?
What's iRobot?
Oh, I gotta culture you.
Why do you know things that I have known nothing about?
Am I part of your brain, or did I seep in by accident? Who knows? What do I know? That's for you to figure out.
Apparently a lot more than... Okay. Mobile vehicle bay. Okay. Oh, cuts. Okay. Come on. Right, I just spent all those resources making this vehicle bay.
I think we should name it Cade.
Why Cade?
I don't know, it feels like a Cade. Feels like it's gonna be an absolute sarcastic being of a robot.
Altera doesn't use AIs in any robots.
Everything that moves has a little bit of a brain. It has a computer, therefore it might have a little bit of intelligence. Might not be sentient, but it has a little bit of intelligence.
So, what? The monkey part of my brain believes in the electric soul theory or something?
The who to what now?
Electric soul. Because it exists and it lives in some form or fashion, it is technically alive, even though it's a rudimentary state of light. It has its own soul without having a human soul. An artificial soul.
Absolutely, cars have souls.
What's a car?
Cars. Oh. For the car. I think you should swim straight down and don't breathe so you can get rid of me. There's no cars. Oh no. The Mustang is gone?
Oh, what? Who would name a vehicle out after a horse?
Ford did. Why? Couldn't tell you.
Ford. Wait, is that one of the companies that Altera ate up early on?
I'm telling
It's-
you, they got rid of the Ford Mustang. Well, I mean, it was only really good before the 80s. I remember they were beautiful vehicles. Yeah, there's a squishy there.
Yes, I notice.
Just like the Camaro. The Camaro's cool. She purrs. She purrs really
Purrs?
pretty.
Why would a car? Why would any vehicle purr? Are they shoving
it,
cats inside of it?
No, 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 no. It's a thing that car people say whenever you start up the car and let it idle. And you hear the blah 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 blah. Well, no.
Why would it
that's
make
a Subaru.
sound?
But anywho,
It wouldn't it have an electric motor? Why would it make sound?
I want you to swim straight down. Swim straight down. I think you need to swim straight down. There's some lithium down there. I think I saw. Don't come up.
I don't have a reason.
Don't come up. Yes, you do. You have a complete and utter reason to take a nosedive. And not to come up.
I don't think you have my best interests in mind.
I do. We just have to rethink over electric engines. Because they don't make sound. They don't sound pretty. They don't even look pretty.
They're efficient. Everything
Screw
here is
your efficiency.
it's like, why would you?
Sometimes if
What
it
would
makes
you use instead of electricity? Oh, distress call.
Sakine in light pod 19. The captain is gone.
Okay.
I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land.
Oh,
We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded
They're gonna
to
cannibalize
PDA.
each other anyway, it's fine.
you don't know that, but
I do know that.
I need to. Oh God, this. Oh no, it's getting hot. That's the part about implants. I've got to stop this. Here, I've got to either switch out the memory card or something. Okay, well, I think I've. Think this is going to be the end of this log. Log 3. I'm gonna see if I can switch out this memory card with, I don't know, piece of some. I'll pull a data chip from somewhere. Probably one of these emergency chairs. Just